Hi everybody, Jim Downs here from the REIN Group. Just a quick update after yesterday's Reserve Bank decision to leave rates on hold, which I applaud. It's good for all of us obviously, but don't get too complacent with that. I still believe that rates will continue to rise during the year. I'm factoring in about 6.8% as the rate that most of us will be paying on our variable rates. So do that sort of budget in your cash flow, and I think you won't be too far off the mark by Christmas of this year. The Reserve Bank is obviously seeing the economy come back strongly, but they're playing a bit of a wait and see game after an historic 3 rises last year, which was a bit unprecedented, and I thought, as I said to you in a newsletter just before Christmas, a bit unrealistic. So they've caught up now and they're going to wait and see and hold for a while. Just on that, before I leave banking, 2 things. Stay variable, don't fix rates. Banks are now entering a phase where they're going to start discounting rates between the banks, and fixed long-term rates will be falling. So don't fix in just yet. Let's wait for a good rate from one of the banks, and once one starts to discount, you'll see all the other of the big 4 start to discount. And again, just before we leave banking, Westpac are currently offering a 0.2% discount. And get your pens out. I want you to take down this number. It's the retention line at Westpac, for Westpac customers only obviously, 1-800-807-693. That's the retention line at Westpac, 1-800-807-693. Ring them and say that you've had a message from your planners and brokers in the city, and they've said that they can get a 0.2% discount on your existing loan. And everyone, we've done over 50 this week so far, and everyone has been successful, including me, in getting that 0.2 discount even from our heavily discounted rates. So make sure you do that one in the next 24 hours while it's still available. Just quickly, I want to mention the 24th of February in our newsletter next week coming out, and some of you have, well, hundreds of you have already booked in actually, for our meeting on the 24th of February for our quarterly update. There's some fabulous speakers there. We'll be covering off a lot of issues on that night of the market, but talking about super and buying in super, and our unique Japanese economist who's going to be speaking to us. So I'd ask you to put that night aside if you haven't already booked in, and make sure you're there. We're going to do the normal food nibblies and all of that sort of stuff, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a wonderful night. And again, quickly, because I know you're all busy, one that we've just got a new development. It's a small development of 13 apartments up in Avalon. We get so many requests from all of our Northern Beaches people for something in the Northern Beaches. Now this is sub 500, 2-story, 1-bedroom apartments with car, and they're just a wonderful little development. It's called Splash, and it's on Creel Head Road. So if you're interested in that one, and we'll be putting that release in our newsletter next week again, but a tiny little development in Creel Road there for some of you who know it. Wonderful to put the kids in there, sub 500, still get the partial first homeowners grant, would work brilliantly for them, and of course they'll rent their heads off in Avalon. So this is just a quick one. I wanted to get that Westpac message out to you. Don't lock in your rates, and RBA on hold, but don't get complacent. We still think there's rises to come this year. So I'll talk to you again next week in our newsletter, and then at the next opportunity when I want to give a quick message out to everyone. This is a wonderful medium that I'm finding very good for me as well. So hope you're all well, and I look forward to talking to you very soon. Thanks again.